Good afternoon, I'm Charles Lejano. This is One News Now. A U.S. legislator is proposing to block funding for security forces in the Philippines until the Duterte administration puts an end to its human rights violations. Pennsylvania Representative Susan Weil proposed this measure on Thursday through H.R. 8131 or the Philippine Human Rights Act. Democrat says that the, quote, brutal regime of President Duterte is using the pretext of the Anti-Terrorism Act to ramp up efforts targeting labor organizers, workers, and political opponents. The House bill outlines a series of basic conditions which must be met if the Philippines wants to continue receiving security funding from the U.S. These include investigating and prosecuting members of security forces who have violated human rights, withdrawing the military from domestic policymaking and policing, protecting rights of trade unionists, indigenous peoples, farmers, journalists, and government critics, guaranteeing that the judicial system is capable of prosecuting erring uniformed personnel, and fully complying with audits and proper use of security aid. Note that from 2016 to 2019, the U.S. has provided the Philippines with military aid amounting to $554 million, or almost 27 billion pesos. The Transport Department clarifies there are no official guidelines yet on the use of e-scooters along major roads. This comes after the LTO said the use of e-scooters will require a driver's license. DOTr Assistant Secretary Goddess Libiran explains that what was submitted to the department was an initial draft that's yet to be reviewed by the road sector, the Office of Legal Affairs, and the Office of the Secretary. Libiran added that Secretary Art Tugade's stance to not have e-scooters registered is just his personal opinion. But despite having his own take on the matter, Tugade will still listen to the arguments of regulators and stakeholders before finalizing the guidelines. Cable System Operator Asia America Gateway, or AAG, will be conducting emergency maintenance activities starting tomorrow until September 30. Despite this, PLDT assures customers of continued connectivity because alternative cable systems are in place to keep services going during this time. Should there be any internet traffic spike beyond regular consumption, customers might experience some slowdown during the busiest hours. However, the telco giant assures customers that no service will be denied, internet traffic in the Philippines and to the United States will not be affected. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for in-depth analysis. And you can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com. Stream One News live, anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.